Yeah, and so you kind of touched on it already, but so for those who may not know, what's next for this bill? And that's what I was going to ask you is support from other from other members of the Senate. What have you heard from others that you have worked with on this? Yeah, crazy man. Yeah. So this is deadline week for you guys. Anything big this week that you're looking at as far as getting things done this week with the deadline? Yeah, definitely. A lot of red tape. Hopefully, cutting through some of that red tape. All right, we got to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more with State Senator Steve McClure here on the WTIM Morning Show, brought to you by People's Bank and Trust. All right, we are all clear. Thank you, sir.
Great. Yeah, no problem. Well, that was pretty easy. We found stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried about it. Yeah, so we'll touch on the other stuff that we want to touch. We'll have about 5 minutes when we come back, so we'll have a little bit of time left to go over some of this other stuff here really quick.
Yeah, I'll be quick on those now. I'll try to finish my list. Are you going to be stopping me at 8:59 or 8:58 or
59?
59, yeah.
Yep.
59, I'll make sure to stop up. Wrap up those things.
And I'll just do a really generic where can people go to get more information, and then we'll wrap things up.
Yep, sounds good.
They put in all new equipment in the studio yesterday, and it's there's been a few hiccups that I've been kind of like noticing as we've been going through review, but it's been fine as far as like our conversation and everything, but just certain stuff that I'm like, oh, that's new.
Oh wow.
So I'm glad you've been able to hear me, because I was really nervous that when I picked up and had you on, that it was going to be one of these things where you weren't going to be able to hear me, and I was low key.
Oh no, I've had that before happen where I'm like, oh, what'd you say? And so like cutting in and out, that's really. Really.
So I always breathe like a little sigh of relief when you can hear me and I can hear you, because at least it goes over the radio all right. I can deal with all the technology digital stuff. That's fine. I'll deal with that later. But all right, 30 seconds. We'll push you right back in, and we'll get ready for this last little segment. Thank you. All right. Make sure I'm doing things the right way here. Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show this morning, as our morning show brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville and People's Bank and Trust. Joining me on the phone, State Senator Steve McClure, talking to us about the many great things going on in Springfield. And one of the big things that everybody's been talking about has been the Chicago Bears, and whether they're staying in Chicago, whether they're staying in Illinois, whether they're moving to Northwest Indiana. State Senator, what have you been hearing from where you're sitting? Yeah, absolutely. One of the other things that everyone's been talking about has been benefits and whether, non-citizens, whether people in Illinois should receive them and people that are immigrants, illegal immigrants, things like that. What have you been hearing on that front? All right, sounds good. State Senator, where can people go to get more information? All right, sounds good. Appreciate your time this morning. Thanks, State Senator. All right, Margaret, the WTIM Morning Show coming up in just a little bit. All right, State Senator, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Sure, sorry for that. I ran a little over, but I couldn't see my time. I tried to be.
No worries, no worries. I was all right with running a little bit over. That was important, so I wanted to make sure we got it in, and I can just cover from my end. So we got it. That was all that mattered. So
Cool.
all right.
Well, I appreciate it. Hope it goes smoothly for you today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You have a great rest of your day.
You too.
All right. Yep. Bye.